So hello everyone once again. So today I am here to show you a museum from my city, and as you see it's cold, so I have dressed like this with cape and jacket. But I think today I'm going to show you something very interesting, where that particular museum name is called Ludorvay, and it represents a historical village of Izhevsk. I think there are many interesting things that we are going to find over there. So to begin with the video, let's go and see what is waiting for us inside there. Okay, let's go. So hello once again everyone. So now we are inside that museum and we are going to start over excursion, what they got. To begin with, I show you that particular statue of a man and a woman, where in olden times people used to dress like this, women dress like that, and the men usually use a stick and wear up shoes like that made from wood, and they have a cape over them. Behind them the name of the museum is written, and also the map of different houses that are situated within this particular museum. And this is how we enter to that particular museum. This is also made in an older way, wooden gates over there, and this was the place where we paid for tickets and we got our ticket. So now we move on with first interesting thing, well, this is a musical instrument that was played at that time, and how you play it. To play it you need to have a stick with you, I guess this sticks, and you hit them one by one. We have instructions over there also. In winter, from small villages, communication by using a musical instrument called tangura. They reported about weddings, house farms, fires, and other events. So they play this music to call people at a particular place, especially when there is some event like wedding, some other celebration. So they used to hit it. It makes a sound and get people attention over here. Now we are moving onward. This is also we have a map, and this map also mentioned different places names over here. Okay, now we can move on to see different type of houses over here, how they actually look like. And we have a traditional way of taking out water. Now I will go close to it. It is a well of water used in olden times. Let's see, they still have some water under it. Yeah, so this is the way they were taking out water for drinking. Also, you can see something over there on my right side, and now I'm going towards it. So here we have instruction about it, that particular place. So in olden times people has these types of playgrounds for their children. You see, this is to take a ride, to come forward and behind. Now we mostly use metal and plastic for this type of slides, for this type of instrument used by children to play. Also we see different places. People, this is a wooden horse for riding by children. At that time here people were worshipping sun, moon, and that is why they had pictures and statues of moon and sun over here. And this is how a typical house about a century ago looked like. You see also a ring structure, different names are written over here. Different type of animals that time people have. This is sheep, rabbit, then we have a goat. So these are the traditional and animals that people used to have in their homes that time. Now we see statue of a person over time. So this is a small garden, and this is how a garden at that time looked like. Garden of a house. Now we can move forward and see what more we have over here. Bridges made from wood that time, and you see the fence also was made from wood. Now I want to show you how the homes over here look like, and near to their house there was used to be a high place. It is to see the surroundings, to call people back from work for eating, for food. Now we see if it is house is working. Yeah, it's working. But yeah, you see, interesting, there is a hand to open this one, but we need to wear our mask over here before going inside, so let's wear up mask. Okay, now we can go inside. Now it is closed. So it is closed already. This I will show you quickly how from outside how the village look like. So these are the stairs. Using these stairs we can go up and see this surrounding. This is the complete village. You can see surrounding of this village. Different houses are there. A big land for cultivation, vegetable, fruits, small houses for animals, home animals, and place to produce electricity. And this is how everything looked in the past. And now so on our again On that side we can see some houses, store for maintaining food. But this place is also to look this surrounding, and also when it's snow, people play over here using tires. So it's a slide that is used for children to play, where they use different types of tires to sit over them and then take a slide down there over snow. Well, it's very interesting, one of the interesting games here in Russia, especially when we have snow over here. So we can put the tire and then we can go down over snow and then can repeat this process. And in summer it is used to call people back after their work for food and to see the surrounding of this village. Okay, now let's go down. To be careful because stairs are not very strong and they are not so wide. So we are going on that side, on our right side, and see what else we have over here. As I mentioned, it is a place for animals, for chickens. When there is some celebration over here, some festival, people used to come here. People sell their traditional food over here. Here we can make pictures, photos. And so yeah, now we are moving on. It's already cold here, so that's why people are not that too many over here, especially at this time. So we are moving on. It's cold, yeah. So this is a traditional shop, and this is the place, the stove, they call it pitch. It is used to bake different food items here. Also there are some new variation of it, you see. This is how people cook food. They put inside them wood, and over it they use different pots for cooking food items. Now let's go to other side and see what we have over there. See, already there is some snow down there. There was snow a few days ago, and it's just the last week of October. A wooden bench for taking rest. So beautiful. You see, some houses are still open over there. Can take a close look. Well, people say that this one is still working somehow. I doubt. Let's see. Take a close look. So there is a place, a door I can see. From that we can go inside. But for now that building is closed. And also along with this there is a small house. Well, I think this is the place of house of the person who actually managed it. It's working and also keeps security of that place. Let's see if it is open, if they allow us to go inside. So I think they don't allow us to go inside. Just now I show you a place when there are some festival, some celebration. It is done on that particular stage, and there is place for people to sit, or that wooded place. Big house. Okay, move on. Let's see what else we have over here. New Year celebrations also took place generally over here, and people do different performance on that particular stage, and there is the place for audience to sit and enjoy their performances. Now we move on, we see what people are doing there. Some people are still working, some houses are there. Statue. Let's see what is written over there, and what actually this symbolize that particular structure and statue. Let's go and read a little bit about it. So there everything is written in 3 different languages. Up there is Russian language, the second one is Udmurt Republic of Udmurt, and third one is English language. So written there that the sculpture is dedicated to the grandmother, who are considered to be the keepers of the native culture, language and tradition. Every minute grandmothers are worried about the fate of their children and grandchildren. So this is a particular statue of a mom that is waiting for her children and grandchildren. She is worrying about their future, but she is a traditional mom waiting for their children after work and was thinking about them. Okay, so let's move on to see what more exciting we have over here. Somehow it's some place for food, I guess. Please have some animals over there prepared for food. Now how we can go there from that side. These are different houses over there. Okay, now we are also going to go towards some other places. The person is still working over there. See, far. Actually, it is a very huge area covered by that particular museum. We will try to show you as much as possible from that particular place. This place is situated far from city, and we traveled more than 1 hour, about 1.5 hours to come to that place. They want to keep the nature, keep the beauty in contact as it was more than a century ago. So everything they are preserving, and they want people to come here and feel the same environment, the same peace in their self, within themselves when they come over here. The small house over there, you can see how that house looks like. Here we have the local toilet for people who come over here. So everything is just as used to be in a village, and they preserve the nature. But in older culture, the moms had a very special place, and that is why we can see many statues of mothers carrying their children, taking care of them. Also on my right side, I see a small house. Let's see what is this house for. So it seems it's for animals also there. This is how we can go inside there, and we can take a look what is there inside. Actually people I think are sitting there also. And here place for fire. Okay. Just want to see you the statue symbolize a mother carrying her children. We can read a bit about it. So children were valued in the Udmurt families. The more children were born, the more love of God the family had. They said one child is not a child, 2 children are half of a child, and 3 are a child. Interesting. So at that time, people preferred to have more children, and they were saying that more children is like more love from God, and 1 child is half child. Is not a child actually. 2 child becomes half child, and 3 child mean that you actually have a child. You have a kid. So in this statue we have a mother carrying 3 children. Now we can move forward and see there are more people are coming over here. Okay, and let's see what we have. So hello everyone once again. Now we can see different structures over there, different type of statues over here, and this statue actually symbolizes the religion of that period of time, how people were believing and were praying to different types of gods. At that time also, as we have seen different movies, that to please their god, even they were sacrificing human life and different animals. So these gods were get pleased by some sacrifice. Now let's go a bit close and see what actually is written over there about that particular statue, for example. So as I mentioned before, that there is Russian language, Udmurti language, and English. At all that times, the blacksmith was an important person because he could control the fire and shape the metal. Was close to world of gods and spirit. So that is the person who was a blacksmith. Oh, he was making metal and was playing with fire according to them. So as for them, fire was also a god. So the person who is more and more connected to that fire considered to be the one close to God. And they made his structure and also worship him like a god and someone close to God. So here we have another structure there, and with the structure we have two different owls on the right and left side. And here written that the sun makes its way through the sky, it rises and sits down. Mother of the sun helps it to do that. So this structure is statue of a mom carrying a son over her head. So they thought that sun, just like human, also have a mother, and that mother helps the sun to rise each day in the morning. So similarly, if we move forward, we see another statue of a person. Who is this person and why he was so important? So Udmurt Miller lived near mountain. The best flour was produced by his mill. People from neighbor and distant villages came to the miller. So he was producing flour, what they call here muka, and it was very healthy, of good quality. So people from different villages were coming here to buy it from him, and they made his particular statue to symbolize his effort for generating good food for the people. So this is the bag, similar to bag what he was using to carry this flour and to give it to people. Here we have a lady, you see, on her head there are different symbols. Now we read it, what it is about. The mother of the sky knows when to water the ground by rain, to hide it by snow, and to wake it up by the thunder. So this is the god of rain, and they symbolizes it as a female gender, a mom that know that when to give rain to a particular place when it's time to have thunder. So this was the god of rain for them. We see some more people also are moving and enjoying there. Now let's go to the other one, a couple, I guess. The woman is looking at man and man is looking at someone far. This is how people used to dress traditionally centuries ago. And it's written there that a woman who is she's the mother of a homekeeper and hard worker. An ordinary woman has a good, strong character. Her soul is very kind and sensitive. The man who stands near is a reaper. He is full of thought of his life and motherland. So the job of a woman was to take care of home, her husband, her children, and the job of a man was that time to work, to earn, to give and bring food to their family. This is how they lived in a village. Some more people are here moving around. Very good place to take a walk. So polite, close to nature. Now we go and see another structure, another statue. The spirit of the forest looks like an old man, but his talent in the trees. He takes care of all the people who cannot behave in the forest. He makes them lose their way. So that one person is the god or the spirit of the forest. What he do? He take care of people who come over here in forest, and people who don't behave well in the forest. They make fire there, they break wood, they kill animals. He use them, he make them to lose their way back home and punish them by that way. He is taller than the wood and is made of wood. So that person, according to them, represent the spirit of forest. Interesting concept and theory. Also people are making pictures over there. Some people are also making pictures over there. Now go to another interesting statue and see what's written over there. Well, it's similar to a lion, face of a lion, but what actually symbolizes it, that one we can read just now. This is an old Udmurt legend about the giants called the Elengasser. A long time ago they lived in the world, but when the first human appeared, Elengassers had to go to the north. In winter they froze and turned into stones of the North Urals. So the story is that this is the statue that symbolizes the figure of a giant. According to them, these giants were living on the earth before humans. And when humans appeared in the world, they ran to the north of the world, where it was very cold and snow. In winter, they got frozen in a structure, in a statue form, and in summer, they become again normal, and they lived their life. So they were someone that didn't like humans, and were on this earth even before human. Now there is some water over there. I see something interesting. You see a small place for people to sit, and in case when there is a rain, people can take a shelter over there for sitting. Also there is another place. So a small type of pond for people to come here. Well, people in summer can come here and can even do some fishing over here, but as you see, and I think it's visible that now it's already frozen. It's cold over here, so everything is frozen. Still some sound. Let's see now where else we can go. So beautiful, everything close to nature. so polite, so calm. This is the beauty of nature. You feel yourself very peaceful after coming to such places. Now I think we should go up and see what is there. So Bilisu Robotayet Abrabat. So they are saying careful to go up there. So maybe we go to other side. Other side also close. So better to move back and see the other side what we have over there. Well, I heard that still we can see some rare villages like this with people that have same mentality, similar traditions, even similar gods. So if we move a bit far from city, in the forest, we can find those people. But it can be definitely dangerous to go to such places. In summer, definitely more and more people come over here because temperature is good. Now it's already a bit cold. End of autumn, so that is why not too much people over there. Not too many people over there. It seems repairing is going on over here. So moving on to see something more interesting over here. Now we are inside the building, a small house. Also they have here instrument that people were using all the time. Houses that people had that time. You see pictures of real houses from that time, how people were living that time. Door, main door, pictures of their gods, how they were cooking. There we have a church, place for producing electricity, a small wooden house. Actually, that one is how it looked like. Some type of vehicle. They were using it with animals to ride to different places. This one also with horses to take food item from one place to another. Similarly, we have some more machinery from that time. Take food, also to carry people. So this is how it looked like to carry people. This is the how old houses in Russia actually look like. This is place for animals to keep over there. So on my right side we can see some pictures, photographs of people, famous people from here. This is a photograph with Tchaikovsky, a very famous musician, but he's from that region of Russia. He's famous all over the world. Okay, so now we can come out of that place. And can move on. Oh, this one is also open now. Let's see. No, from inside is still closed. Second door. So polite, so peaceful. I see some more houses over there. People are doing repairing. Winter is coming. Everything will be frozen over here. So they are doing preparations for winter. So let's see what we have over there. cutting wood for winter so that they can use it for cooking food over here. They're already wet a bit. This is what they are working on. Just want to see if we have anything over here interesting. There, so you see here. So this is also a place for some type of gathering. There are different tables over there. So when they have gathering, they use this place for eating. Okay, let's move on. From this side, I guess we can go. So now we are moving on to see maybe something more interesting we can find over here. So we have decided to come to that place again. Someone told us that we can see some more things on that side of that small pond. So now we are going towards this side and see what else do we have over there. Okay, let's move on. Need to be careful. You see big trees over there. Yeah, there are some more houses over there. Well, in this part of Russia, there are 3 different nationalities and many living over here. One of them are called Russian, the second one is Udmurt people who are actually local from that place. They are called Udmurt people. And the third one is the Tatar. So there are 3 different nationalities that were and are still living over this place of Russia. Some things are common among them and some are different. Some other things are different. Russians were the first one who accept Christianity. Tatar are actually Muslims, and Udmurt people, before they were believing on different gods, and later they become a Christian, most of them. But there are still some villages we can find people with old beliefs. And similarly, the type of food these three different communities made, prepared, is also different. Their customs are different. Even the way they build their houses is also different. In this place, we heard that also there are some buildings, they are named Udmurt houses, some places are named as Russian houses, and some as Tatar houses. So this is a old Udmurt house, as far as I understand. This is how it looked like. For now it is closed, so we cannot go inside, but we can take a look from outside how it actually looks like. So you see everything made from wood over here. So we were living near forest, and they were cutting wood, and they were preparing their houses completely with wood. The second type of houses. So you see, for one family, there are closing an area. They're putting a fence from wood like this one, you see. And with this fence, all the family members were living inside. I mean to say that if there are 3 or 4 brothers in a family, so they were making their houses like this in a square form, and then they were using fence to close those houses. You see how nice it is. But I think now people are closing it. It's already late. Yeah, so this is how it looked like from inside, you see. So now they are closing this house. Some more houses over there. That's a small building over there. Well, I think it's a place for food. From here it seems like. But now I think it's closed. No one is there inside. Yeah, it's closed. So there is a dog who don't like us. Anyhow, we soon will go through him and see some other houses from this village. So polite. Well, that place is called actually this museum, Ludorvay Museum, because it is keeping in contact the old traditional houses that people built a century ago. And this is also a house, one of them. As I mentioned before, that people were living in close contact with each other. That is why a single family was making house in a specific territory and guarding that territory by a fence of wood. Unfortunately, this one is closed. We cannot go inside, but you can see how houses will look like over here. And in front of these houses there was a storeroom. This small house, this small room actually, was made to keep food items, to save them for winter. This is how a typical village in Russia looks like. Near to it there is a forest, buildings, people are cooking on wood, small ponds there for water. We have seen some well to dig water out for drinking. This is how everything is like this over here. And there is a big land for animals. People still have animals over here. As I was saying, this is the museum, but not far from this museum there is actually the village. Our name is Ludorvay. That is Ludorvay village. And actually before coming to here, we lost our way and we went to that place for some time. And then we came back over here to this particular village. So now we are going, I guess, back. Or we can also see some more places. Let's see what we can find more over here. We understand that it's winter already, around 4 over here. Things are getting closed. Everything is cold. Everywhere is cold. Everyone is hurrying up. Everyone is trying to get back to home quickly because weather is cold. But still we see what can we over here. You see this old bridge, but for now, to let machines, the vehicles go through it, they put some wooden pieces over this bridge. You see the river quite clear. There's also a building there, but it is newly made. I guess it is some type of restaurant for people who are coming over here. So now we are walking on a sidewalk made from wood. Well, this sidewalk takes us through whole that village. Also, there is a small house over there, small building, some type of store. Okay, let's see other side also. In that case, what we have. Just everything is wet because it has been raining few days ago, and also there was snow over here, and we are somewhere far from city. Not proper roads to come over here. So now we are going on that way. And see what can we find over there. We can listen sounds of vehicle, but they are very far from us. We are in the center of nowhere, just walking on the type of roads made from wood. See what is over there. Old building and now we have new building. So fotovystavka перевождена. Fotovystavka. So here they have some type of festival, some type of exhibition of different photos. They are showing over here. So where we can go now? Let's see. Also here we have some wooden place. Let's go a bit and see what can we see till the end of that bridge, wooden bridge, what we have over there. Yeah, so there we have place for that exhibition. And that one place takes us to another side of this village. Already got excited to see more and more, to know about more and more things over here, what we have. Here I see some building, some more building over there. Interesting place to sit. If you got tired, you can take a rest over here. Some dustbin here, same made in wooden dustbin. See. So from there we came. So now we are going onward, moving forward to see what we have over there, especially on that path. So everything close over there are still working. You see people close them now. What is this, closed or open? goes down and see what is there. It's getting place actually. Now close again. This page is also closed now. You see, place for cooking food. So they said that when there is some festivals, so especially about religion, so they celebrate over here. They cook food. People come here. There are different tables arranged. They arrange over there. Mostly in festival they used to cook some soup with chicken, with meat, and also they have porridge. So these are two special things they usually cook on some special or religious festival, and they are considered to be a food that bring peace to your spirit and inside yourself. It clean up your thoughts, the bad thoughts from your mind, and yeah, so it's everything is so polite and nice over here. Okay, so friends, I think that you liked that video that I showed you today, and I hope to see you again with some more interesting aspects of Russia and some more interesting videos on this channel. Please do like our videos, subscribe to us, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.